Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean or Mustang09 bringing you a brand new video. Today, I'm going to teach you how to clean your wheels and your tires. Get them ready for that car show, maybe that event you're going to, or if you're just trying to take some sick pictures for Instagram, this is how you can do it. To get us started, you're going to need a few key items. First up, microfiber towels. I like to keep some dedicated to cleaning the tires off and some for just the wheels. As you can see how dirty this is, that's just from cleaning the other 3 tires. They get a lot of gunk and grime from the road. Next is some P40 detailer. This stuff is from Chemical Guys and it works awesome. It works as a waterless car wash, so you can just spray it on the wheel, use your wheel rag and just wipe it off. And then we can go into getting the tires nice and shiny. This is some Meguiar's Endurance Tire Gel. I really like this stuff. Plus it smells like grapes, so it's really awesome. And then a applicator pad. This one has a nifty little handle on it, so you can just go around the tire and apply the tire gel to make it look wet and give it that nice wet look. To start off, you're gonna wanna grab your sprayer full of P40. This one is not like your normal handheld sprayer. It has a pressure in it, just so that I can get at a wider angle. The spray nozzle I have shoots a straight line, which is not good. You want one that sprays wide and will cover a good area. We'll get the tires. Make sure everything's nice and covered. Next, we're gonna take our cleaning rag just for the wheels, and we're gonna go in and clean the wheels really nice. If you have multiple spokes like I do, this is gonna prove to be a pain in the rear, but just with some time, you can get in there and clean them off really nicely. I really do like this P40. It smells good, it smells like bubble gum. It cleans extremely well and it keeps your stuff nice and shiny. Now they do make something to make this job quite a bit easier. It's called a mother's polishing ball, and you do have to have a drill to use it. However, my drill's kind of cheap, and also my wheels just don't seem to get that dirty because I don't daily drive it. So you guys that daily drive, you may want to get a mother's polishing ball and use some polish on your wheels to make sure you secure them from all that brake dust and dirt grime that gets on it. This is for my application, my purposes. So for those of you that may be like, oh, well, that's common sense. I just kind of wanted to show you how I go about doing it and how I go about getting the shine and the look that I prefer on my car. So now that your wheel's all shined up, I really like to get inside there, stick my hand down in there as far as I can and get the inside of the rim. You can look through, and I like when somebody looks through, they can see that it's clean, that not just the front of it is clean, that everything has actually been touched and wiped down. These front brakes are a little bigger than the rear, so you're going to have a harder time. However, you can get in there and get them pretty clean. Now, again, they also make a tool for this, but as often as I wash mine, I can get my hands in there and clean it off. So what we're going to do now is we switched over to our tire rag. It's a little bit filthier, as you can see. And what we're going to do is go in and remove all this old product that I put on before. Now, previously, I used a different brand of product. I didn't like it too much. It tended to fling off the car. And so this new stuff, this Meguiar's tire gel, I like a whole lot. It looks a little better and it sticks better to the tire. It doesn't fling off as much. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna remove this old stuff. That's not tire I'm scraping off. That is the old product. So we're gonna wet this rag with the P40 and go through and rub the whole tire down and remove the old product, just so that our new product will stick a little better. Very good. Now that you can see the tire has been cleaned with the P40, it's a little bit smoother. It's got kind of a little shine to it. But what that's really going to do is allow this Meguiar's tire gel to stick a whole lot better. First off, I want to note one thing. The rust you see on the brakes, that's just from the P40 and from the car wash earlier. Once you go and drive your car, that stuff's just going to go away just like that. As you may know, if it rains outside and you come out in your car, you can look at the brakes and you'll notice that there's a little bit of what looks to be like rust. It'll just knock right off once you go and drive the vehicle. Applying the Meguiar's tire gel to the tire is a very easy process. The first thing you want to do is have an applicator pad, open up your Meguiar's, and we're going to put a medium amount of tire gel on the applicator pad. And I like to go closer to the edge, just so when you're putting it on the car, you get this part right in here and you don't have to get over into the rim. And then you're just gently going to brush it on. You can push in areas where there's letters just to make sure it gets in there. And then we're going to work it around the tire. So now that we've gone all the way around, we're going to let it sit up for just a few minutes, let it soak into the tire, and then we're gonna come right back and wipe the excess off. Now that it's been a few minutes, we're gonna take our microfiber rag and we're gonna go gently over the tire just to knock off a little bit of the excess and kind of dull down the shine. Right here, it looks very good. Don't get me wrong, this is a very good looking tire. It looks nice and wet, probably ready for any show. However, it's a little too wet for my taste. I like it to be a little bit duller, and so we're gonna go back right now and just kind of take some of that stuff off to get it to the shine that I prefer. Now, if you guys do get any tire gel on the top of your tread right here, I wouldn't worry too much. It's not gonna really affect your driving on the road. However, if you're going to an autocross event or something crazy where you're really running on the edges of the tire, then you may have a little bit of concern, but really I think it's gonna rub off before it would affect any performance issues. Alrighty guys, and that's how I clean my wheels and shine my tires. This is the look I'm going for. It's not as shiny as before. It's kind of got a duller glaze to it, which I really prefer. I think it looks really good. And also, it's not gonna fling anything off onto the paint, making the car dirty once you've already washed it. However, if you wanna go for that extremely wet look, kind of that show car wet, go ahead and apply it the same process I did before. Wait 10 minutes, then come back and do that process the same exact way again. Do it 2 times, and then let it wet and dry in and soak for 10 more minutes, and then you're gonna have an extremely wet look, give you that show car finish. That's gonna do it, guys, for cleaning my wheels and shining my tires. If you have a question or maybe a process that you wanna share, make sure to do that in the comment section below. I love seeing all of you guys' feedback. You've given me a lot of questions and a lot of your own ways on how you clean and wash your car. If you have a question on all that, I have a video playlist up here where I quick detail and I also show you how to wash your car. For more, make sure to subscribe. We're gonna do some more interior stuff on the next video, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time. Take it easy.